Hello friends, welcome back to Dash of Spices. I know it's been a long time since I posted the last video, but without further ado, now I'm going to share with you this new recipe. I accidentally made this recipe. This is an almond crunch pork chop. This is very delicious and very easy to make, and surprisingly, it's actually good. If you want to learn how I made this delicious air fry almond crunch pork chop, keep on watching. So our main ingredients here is of course the pork chop. This is a bone-in pork chops, and this is about 1/2 inch thick pork chop. But you could use any pork chop. If you don't want bone, then you don't use the one with the bone. What I have here is an almond flour, and this is the brand of almond flour that I use. It's gluten free. You could use almond meal as well. Place this in a bowl, and then what I have here is an almond slices or any almonds. If whatever almonds you have available, simply put this into a bag and crush them. This will add texture into the powder mixture. This will actually make a big difference. Mix this together until they are combined and simply set this aside. So like there, you can see those crunches, pieces of almond, that's what we need. And then on a separate bowl, I'm just going to use 2 eggs, but I'm going to use only the egg white. If you want to use the whole egg, that's up to you, but right here I'm trying to make it as gluten-free and as healthy as possible. Whisk the eggs and set it aside. On a separate bowl, I have here is a Dijon mustard. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of that, and then add a tablespoon of orange juice. This is the orange juice that I use, but you could use any orange juice. Even a fresh squeezed orange juice will do. Season this with black ground pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and right here is my favorite seasoning. This is the all-purpose seasoning, garlic herb with sea salt. You could get this in Amazon or Walmart. It's a McCormick brand. This is highly recommended. This is really good. Simply mix this together until well combined. And now that is fully mixed, we're gonna grab our pork chop. We are gonna coat the pork chop with this mustard mixture. So I'm gonna give you a tip right here. I made this the second time. It was actually better if you keep this on the fridge with the mustard mixture coated with the mustard already. Put it on the fridge for about 30 minutes before coating it with the flour. It makes a difference. I'm just simply brushing an oil into the basket so this pork chop won't stick into the basket. Start with the egg white, coat that pork chop meat in both sides, and then coat it with the almond flour mixture. Coat both sides of it and do the same for the rest of the pork chop. Now I'm going to air fry this on 375 degrees for 15 minutes. And I didn't have to flip this using this air fryer because this air fryer is a dual burner. I'm going to provide the link where you could buy this type of air fryer, but I didn't have to flip it. It cooked both sides. So again, I'm going to air fry this 375 degrees for 15 minutes, and then I added extra 5 minutes and changed the temperature into 400 degrees. And then after that, here is the air fried almond crunch pork chop. This actually smells so good. The almonds is just, there's something about the almonds, it's so good. This is actually crispy and it cooks both sides, as you can see. And always check the meat, the temperature of the meat, make sure that it's cooked perfectly. And here you go. I know the video is not that good because of my lighting. I know I have to improve that, but this actually turns out really good, and so delicious. I also tried this using just frying it. It actually made it so crispy as well. I hope you give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think about this recipe if you have any suggestion. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Please subscribe to our channel. Ciao!